Greetings everyone, Ishenbard here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So yes, we are now in for our final Star Wars game of this Star Wars month, which admittedly has been a little bit less than what I wanted to do, but it's only because trying to get back into things. But we are back with Super Return to Jedi, and oh, that title screen looks crunchy as heck, doesn't it? So we're going to just dive straight in. Again, like previous ones, we are doing this on Brave difficulty. This will find significantly less traumatic than the other ones that we have done. Trust me, this shouldn't be too bad. So, here we go. I was wondering what the title was there. Episode 4? Episode 6? We all know this. Return of the Jedi. Luke Skywalker has returned to his home planet of Tatooine in an attempt to rescue his friend Han Solo from the clutches of the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt. Little does Luke know that the Galactic Empire has secretly begun construction on a new, armoured space station even more powerful than the first dreaded Death Star. I think we know this. When completed, this ultimate weapon will spell certain doom for the small band of rebels struggling to restore freedom to the galaxy. Now, I'm pretty sure we are fully aware. We're all fully aware of all this, but I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure. That being said, there must be a period of time where the rescue of Han Solo happens and we kind of reunite with everyone, because it just seems weird. That has been like, I don't know, maybe like a couple of months between that bit, because obviously Luke goes back to Dagobah to train with Yoda a bit. Oh, look at that look at that fantastic looking Star Destroyer. Oh, I love it. Commander, I hope for your sake when the new Death Star will be completed by... I hope for your sake the new Death Star will be completed by the time the Emperor arrives. He is not as forgiving as I am. Yes, Lord Vader, we shall double our efforts. I mean, it's not... it isn't even finished when the Emperor arrives, let's be brutally honest. Meanwhile, on Tatooine, Luke, Leia and Chewie race in a land speeder towards Jabba the Hutt's palace to rescue Han Solo. So, the first level of this game actually kind of takes you a bit by surprise, because it is a speeder level. And one of the things that you need to do is you need to jump across these gaps, because somehow Tatooine has just become this, I don't know, this isn't the biggest canyon from back home, that's for certain. But, yeah, this first section, what you won't realise is when you do your jumps, you've got to be careful, because you actually fall quite quickly. And if you actually hold down on the D-pad, you'll fall down slightly slower. Conversely, if you hold forward, you will drop quicker and you will fall straight into a pit and die. So we're just waiting for that distance to reach 0, which it's just... It's all a bit arbitrary, I find. I mean, we'll get to, yeah. And then how that is the end of this level, I do not really know. Anyway, as dawn approaches, Luke, Leia and Chewie begin to climb up the mountainside towards the palace of Jabba the Hutt. But this is kind of exciting, because we actually have 3 playable characters. We have Luke, Chewie and Leia. Leia in her Bosch bounty hunter disguise. You know, we're not going to use Leia for this first stage, we're going to use Chewie. And this isn't because Chewie has more health and whatnot. It's got nothing to do with that, actually. It's just because I want to save Leia. I want to save Leia for another stage, because because I at least want to kind of mix... When I get a choice, I want to mix it up a bit. I don't always want to be playing as Chewie whenever I've got a chance to play as him. He's not always the optimal character to play as, though. He does get his spin, but compared to the previous games, he actually does start with a tier 1 blaster, which is awful. Chewie, what's happened to your bowcaster? Anyway, this is a bit of a weird stage, because I'll mostly be sticking, like, to the upper route, but if you were to fall down a couple, this level has a lot of verticality, a surprising amount of verticality to it. Oh, you sod. And I'm just going the way, I'm just being expedient because I'm lazy. Oh, that dropped an egg. Shield in the egg. That one also dropped an egg. There's a thermal detonator. Why does this creature have a thermal detonator inside its egg? Not that I can do anything with it. Anyway. So yes, we get to play as Leia in this game, which is kind of cool. Or use her probably, what, twice? I've kind of got a mental idea of when and where I want to use the characters. Oh, we also get this cool little power up. It just means you can move really quickly, and we're just going to use it to just blitz through this section here. Grab that R2-D2, and we are at Jabba's palace. Our first boss, the weird like iDroid that damn it, that greets C-3PO and R2-D2. And yeah, we just got to take him down. Now he's not too difficult. He'll shoot this like lightning laser at us, and he'll also sort of stomp around and cause rocks to fall, but not terribly difficult. If you're playing as Luke, it's a miserable time, because most bosses as Luke is a miserable time. Particularly bosses that are quite tanky. So as this boss isn't terribly tanky, it's tanky enough. Oh god, I forgot the I should put an epilepsy warning on this game. But yes, we are now in Jabba's dance hall, and now we're going to play as Leia. Because Leia is a fun character to use on this stage. So, Leia in this outfit has... Oh, thermal detonator, that's tasty. She has a stick, which, you know, she can use to smack things, but if you also hold down the attack button, she can charge up like an energy blast, which is just ridiculously overpowered. It's fantastic, I love it. So you've got to be careful of little Rancors that pop out of the ground, and we've also got to be careful of these guys. Those, I think they're Grands, I think that's their race. They are awful enemies because they will grab you and, yeah, they'll punch you. But whilst they're grabbing you, they'll also sort of like slowly drain your health. And they're just really annoying to take out. Go for that thermal detonator. But yeah. We're just going to kind of go along. And this stage is very reminiscent of the Cantina stage from A New Hope. Pretty much, yeah, it's not exactly the same, but it's again, very reminiscent. I don't understand why they have the chairs. I don't know why they yeet the chairs at you. And they also... These enemies are just the worst. Oh, there's also that guy who has like a flamethrower thing. It's so bizarre. Some of the enemy designs in this game in particular are fascinating. They're cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been. Oh, okay. I managed to break through. I thought for a minute that I was like stun locked, which would have been awful. I say stun locked. I was I was caught in a rock and a hard place between those two. No, you. At least there's like plenty of big hearts on this stage. We've got to be careful of the little Rancors, the little baby Rancors. We could push enemies into those pits, but it's just a bit of a pain because they only open when you jump over them. Oh crap, we're already at the boss. So it's this guy. It's the Twi'lek kind of dude who... Hey, there's Boba Fett in the background. I never noticed that. Probably the only time he appears in this game. And spoiler alert, we don't actually get to fight him, which is really disappointing. So Leia's little charge attack, not doing as much damage as I thought it would against this guy. Usually it does like... Thank you. So this guy is just absolutely sod. We can also use Leia's stick to block. so she can sort of bounce things back. It's basically as if she's got a lightsaber. And when we get to playing as Luke, I'll bring this up when we play as Luke. But something that's really helpful is that instant block button. Unlike in Empire Strikes Back, where you had to swing your lightsaber to go into a block, you do have an instant block button. So before I started playing as Luke. Anyway, here we go. Who's there? I can't see. Someone who loves you. Leia. Han, you have hibernation sickness from being frozen in carbonite. Your eyesight will return soon. I recognise that laugh. He's just been sort of laughing in the background for the longest time. Anyway, so let's play as Luke on this stage. I'm opting to play as Luke because this is not a terribly challenging stage. The first part of this game is quite difficult if you decide to play as Luke, only because some of the bosses are an absolute pain. Oh, that's what I should bring up. These little rebel icons, if you collect 100 of them, you get an extra life, which is relatively generous because this game is a little stingy on the lives front. It's really bizarre. Like, it reminds me of A New Hope in terms of how many lives this game will kind of give you. It's like certain levels where you'll get loads, and most of the time you'll get none. Grab those health swords. Oh, yeah, I don't remember how do I? Oh yeah, press select to change the lightsaber force powers. So I didn't show people this last time because I just totally forgot to. But I'll demonstrate free. I'll demonstrate freeze. Oh, no, it's poorly done because I had that shield. But I can freeze enemies and boom, just straight away, just instantly defeat enemies. It's really useful against like low tier enemies that take a little bit more punishment than normal enemies. So like this guy, get rid of him straight away. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I don't need to go this way. It's a bit of a pain to get up here. I think there's an extra life up here. There is. Another thing I should make note of is the little R2-D2s that you see. Those are checkpoints. Really helpful because Empire Strikes Back doesn't indicate when there's a checkpoint, and sometimes that could be like so useful. You kind of need that at times. I'll switch over to heal because don't I see myself needing heal on this stage? Ah. Admittedly, usually when I play this game, I'm playing the stage as Chewbacca, because another thing I didn't mention, unlike other games, the other games, if you hang on, there's secrets. Let me try and remember where they all are. Oh, come on. But yeah, unlike the previous games, when you beat a stage in this and you go to the next stage, you actually lose all of your blaster power-ups. So if I was to finish a stage, I could have sworn there was a secret around there, but never mind. If you finish a stage with the plasma weapon, why doesn't it let me pick up that R2-D2? But if you finish a stage with the plasma power-up, when you go to the next stage, you won't have it for the next stage. It's really bizarre. I don't know why they do that. Probably because this game, you kind of, I mean, because of that, you can get like, ow, Jesus Christ, I'm just hemorrhaging health here. That's my own fault, playing badly. I do have a force heal as well, so not the end of the world. Ow, ow, ow. But yes, so yeah, generally speaking, all stages where you have a character with a blaster, you will be able to get like full blaster power up by like by the end of the stage. Get into here because there's force power. Sweet Jesus, I have so much health right now. Oh, never mind. Right. Like the boss. There's this weird, like, frog thing. And he'll sort of jump around. He'll drop other small frogs, which will in turn also drop us health. So, farming health will be really easy. And actually, nowhere near as tanky as previous bosses. Remember in Empire, the bosses were really bulky. Greetings, I am Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Release Han Solo to me, and I will do you no harm, Jabba. There will be no bargain, Jedi. You'll regret this, I'm sure. So now we're in the Rancor pit. I'm going to play as Han Solo for this. Only because I haven't played as Han yet. And because doing this stage as Luke is a miserable time, and I really don't want to do that. So, you know, Han basically kind of similar to Chewie, plays exactly the same as he did in the previous game, except much like Chewie, he also starts with the box standard basic blaster, which is a pain because, you know, him starting with the flame power, the flame tier blaster was fantastic, but no, now we have to build it up. It's fine, we now have Seeker, so this will make life a little bit easier, and I really need to be a bit careful because I've taken way too much damage getting to this point. Doing this stage as Luke is also really annoying because these like walls of bones that you have to kind of bash your way through. Sometimes Luke struggles to hit them for one reason or another. Let's just jump over here, grab a shield. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, now I don't know. Oh, rapid ion. That's nice. That's actually going to be probably incredibly useful against the boss, I think. Oh, you have the plasma, that'd be nice. Because, obviously, it's the Rancor pit, so if you weren't expecting the Rancor boss in the Rancor pit, then, you know, hey, there we go. Nice. Let's try to keep this. Oh, you. The problem is these bat enemies, kind of similar to Empire, they don't drop health. Really? Oh no, I am so dead. Unless there is a health pickup. No. Oh my word. There is a health, there is a health. Grab the health. Han. I shouldn't have survived that. Not in the slightest. That Rancor should have. That Rancor should have breathed fire on me, and that should have been the end of it. Right, let's just grab that. Let's see if we can blitz our way past some things. That's not helpful. That's. Oh, sweet Jesus! Right. Oh, you. That little frog. Right, we're getting. I feel we're getting close to the end of this stage. I'm trying to remember the stage. Oh, you. Weird little eyeball thing. No. Oh, this is really not good. I am going to be a tiny bit embarrassed if I actually... I say, if I die, I'm going to be embarrassed. I'm not going to be terribly embarrassed because this stage is actually one of the hardest stages. If not, probably the hardest stage No, not the hardest. There is a harder stage, which we'll be using harm for as well. Again, oh no. Oh, and I've really sold you the short stick here, haven't I? Yeah, I'm gonna go into the Rancor fight with not a terrible amount of health. Oh no no no! God damn it! That was not good. Oh no! And actually, I failed to pick up an R2-D2 earlier, didn't I? Hang on. Let's take this back over here. See if there is a. There is probably not. Right. Oh, this is only get this get ended. Tears. Yeah, I'm gonna need grenades for this. Oh no 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 no! I might have to switch over to Chewbacca if I don't get enough firepower. I'm gonna have to switch over to Chewbacca just because he's going to he's gonna make the boss feasible. An actual life does spawn there. I don't know what the spawn can. I don't know why it didn't appear there last time. Yeah, I'm just really badly now. Oh, this isn't good. Alright. I kind of want to see if I can get through all the Jabba stuff in this first, like, part. I'm estimating this. Oh no, Han. Han, we are stuffed, Han. We're in such a bad position to fight the Rancor. See, I told you we're in a bad position to fight the Rancor. Oh no. I've royally messed this up. And it's only because I will admit I was playing really badly. Come on. I need those grenades. Yeah, if we have to switch over to Chewbacca, we'll have to switch over to Chewbacca. Which would actually mean I'm only playing as Chewbacca. If I do beat this boss as Han, then I'm only going to play as Chewbacca once this game. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, for whatever reason, the Rancors can breathe fire. Don't question it. Now, if you come back here a little bit, then this health sword here will spawn with... and I kind of wish I hadn't messed up, because then I would have been in a pretty decent spot for this boss, but... well, yeah, plasma and whatnot, but no. Oh, what? Okay, yeah. Yeah, right. Even Big Boss Rancor breathes fire. And what's annoying, it's just yeet grenades at you. Oh no, I missed. Actually, this might not go so badly. Wait for him to get close, throw grenades at him, it's fine. As long as he doesn't breathe fire at me. Oh, we got this. We got this, Han. Oh, yes. That actually surprised me. I honestly thought I'd messed it up entirely. Oh dear. Right, so for this stage, we're going to be playing as Luke. Because instantly Luke is probably the best character to be for this stage, just because boss powers and whatnot. Let's switch over to Freeze. They got these guys. These guys are annoying. But if we freeze, boom, instantly gone. I mean, most of the enemies in the stage are super annoying because they get in the way whilst you're trying to platform, and Let's just pass here, freeze you guys. Watch out for you, because you'll right up. Oh! My death. This is going swimmingly. Yeah, just being able to freeze enemies, just particularly when they're on platforms like the way they are here, where there isn't much room to maneuver. Really useful. Right, jump across. So this stage is actually quite reminiscent of the old sandcrawler from A New Hope, but not as difficult, because once we get to here, once we get to this R2-D2, boom, we're good, we're golden. Switch over to heal ourselves up, jump up here. Oh. Hey, nice, a shield. That's going to be helpful. Hey, double shield. I think... Did I mention that in... Because I think that was the case in Empire Strikes Back as well. If you get 2 shields... If you get multiple shields, they do... The time on them stacks. So yeah, let's grab that. Let's grab enough little symbols for an extra life. Right, brilliant. Detonator, blow you up. Now, this would have been the perfect stage to have Boba Fett as a boss now, wouldn't it? Well, no. We get to deal with this guy, who's a weird old boss, so... He'll go between jumping over you to swing his ball and chain at you. He's actually... You know, as far as patterns go, pretty straightforward. And as Luke, we can just kind of get within range and then just, like, upswing. The reason why we choose to upswing is if he jumps over you, you can get that extra hit on him as he jumps over. Or an extra couple of hits. Obviously, get a bit too close, and when he jumps, he will hit you, so try to avoid that best you can. And there we go. Nicely done. Luke, I'm with you for the time being. We're now inside the sail barge, and we get to play as Leia again. And we will, because Leia in this stage is brilliant. She's broken. We get to play as Slave Leia. And she has, the spin attack, that old, what's his name? Chewie has. Oh, never mind, he fell to his death. But on top of having the spin attack, she also has just that charge attack that she has. And that charge attack completely makes, like... Oh, it just... Oh... Yeah, you got to be careful when using thermal detonators in this stage, because you will blow up pipes, and that's not particularly good. But don't worry, there's plenty of health. So, if, like, in the previous games, you're like, oh, you know, I want to farm some extra lives, this is actually a good stage to do it on, because once we get this R2-D2, boop, we can come up here, and there will always be 2 lives up here. And those 4 items there, what was the 3 hearts and the health sword, those will randomize a little bit. Also, we saw something very interesting there, a little gun turret. I think we actually did we see one in the Jabba's Palace stage? We probably did, and I probably glossed over it. It's probably one of the weirdest enemies in the entire game, just because it's so... like, not Star Wars to see, like, a bullet-based gun turret. Yeah, okay, Twi'leks, just out of my way. How those barrels are able to go up that stack of barrels, I will never know. Magic. I must admit, the sound that her attack makes, super satisfying. Shame it doesn't kill in one hit against that little gremlin thing. Oh, it goes. Oh! What if he's a detonator on your jetpack? Wow, that did like nothing. Thankfully, Leia's like attack does like ridiculous damage. As you can see, I've oh, Javel's dead. Let's just jump off here. You don't need to jump out of there. You transition out of there a little while afterwards, after you've been defeated. I just like doing it because I find it funny. So Luke, Han, Chewie, and Leia race to the forest moon on Endor to destroy the shield generator that protects the new Death Star. I thought we didn't know about this new Death Star. Night falls on the forest moon of Endor. Luke, we must stop those scout bikers before they can warn the Empire that we're here. Yes, we get a fun vehicle section, but we are going to do that next time, I feel, because you know we've made some decent progress. We rescued Han Solo, and we managed to sort out all of that, so that's all really good. And we're probably about halfway through the game. Anyway, with that all said, I hope you enjoyed yourself. There'll be links to my socials in the description below, as always. And other than that, yeah, links, what have you, videos there. And yeah, do you know what? I look forward to seeing you when